Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we have Golden Triangle Ventures, Inc. It trades on the OTC Pink sheets under the symbol GTVH and is a multifaceted consulting company pursuing ventures in the health, entertainment, technology, fulfillment, and food and beverage industries, with many additional projects being developed that provide synergistic values to these divisions. Please welcome its CEO, Steffan Dalsgaard. Welcome, Steffan. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Okay, we look forward to your presentation. The floor is yours.
Excellent. Really appreciate it. My name is Steffan. I've spent my entire career helping companies, helping public companies, building unique businesses that I really believed in. Companies that I believed had a large upside potential, ones that I felt that if I capitalized, really managed, controlled at every level, we'd really be in control of our own ship. So I built Golden Triangle Ventures with a vision to basically build a portfolio of unbelievable businesses that all kind of work together in their own unique ways. So it's been 15 years of hard work building this company to where it is today, and I'm very excited with what I have to share with you today. So we built companies. I own an entertainment company. We throw concerts, music festivals. I own a CBD business as well. We own a food and wine business called Napa Wine Brands. You can see right behind me is some of our products. Most importantly, though, I would say that the biggest development that we recently accomplished was our partnership with Electri One Advisors. Electri One Advisors, Electri One Advisors is a technology company, and it's a generator technology that was developed by one of the scientists in NASA. It has over 50 patents in the technology. Runs on natural gas and propane. And what it does is it basically saves you 20% of your power bill. So if you have a commercial real estate building and you spend, let's say, $5,000 a month or more, or if you pay 9 cents a kilowatt or more, we can come in, we can deploy our technology, we take over your lease, we sign a new lease, either 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. And now we offer a service where you're going to spend a guaranteed 20% less on your power bill. It's pretty significant. In addition to that, we also provide a significant tax incentive for our customers. Our customers typically can save about 18 to 22% on the tax incentive and a guaranteed 20% on their power bill. So I found this technology through a partner of mine. I thought it was unbelievably significant. I thought I could bring a lot of business to the door. And if you take a look at our press releases, we announced last week on Tuesday, we announced our first 3 contracts that we delivered for Electri One Advisors. The first 3 contracts are for 3 different companies in Southern California. The total megawatts on the units that we've delivered to Electri One will be for about 14.7 megawatts. Those 3 contracts will deliver a compensation to Golden Triangle of about a little more than $600,000 to our company. That's for 14.7 megawatts. Now, I've been working with significant businesses, some of the largest retail stores in the world. I've got casinos, I've got hotels, I've got large outdoor farms. I have an unbelievable amount of business that I'm working to deliver to Electri One that has shown a significant interest in this technology. It's companies that are ready to move forward and actively deploy this technology just because of the benefits. It works on grid locations or off-grid locations, and it's unbelievable what we can provide. So what's very exciting about this is not the amount of business that I think we're going to deliver the company and show the world and what we're going to generate financially from this technology opportunity. But what's very exciting is we recently secured 2 exciting contracts, one with the San Francisco Chronicle, second with a large outdoor agriculture project called the Coachella Project, the Coachella Plantation, I apologize. The Coachella Plantation is a 100 megawatt system. I believe it's actually more than a 100 megawatt system. And it's a significant property that we're going to deploy this technology on. So Golden Triangle basically owns a license to distribute and represent the technology. Secondly, we're working with the company to deliver a lot of different things to possibly help the company's technology to become more efficient and really, I'm opening up my entire Rolodex of resources to build an army of representatives that would like to participate in helping us, develop and push this product to the world, because I believe it's unlike anything in the marketplace. So as we build a very strong team under us, we currently hold significant opportunities and countless customers that or businesses that are eager and very excited about this generator technology. I have some government agencies that are interested. I have just large businesses that I believe that this technology is going to expand across the United States and abroad in a significant way. So I'm super excited about the opportunity with Electron. We're doing a lot for the company. We're really showcasing the model and just explaining, what the benefits are for our customers. But if you pay more than $5,000 a month, and if you spend more than 9 cents a kilowatt, we can guarantee you 20% savings. And I'm sure there might be a lot of people that might know customers that could benefit from our technology. And I'd encourage you guys to reach out to us and see how we can possibly work together. So that's super exciting. Over the next few months, we are going to continue to share all the great business that we've completed within the company. And I believe that when Wall Street sees the financial benefit to our little stock and Golden Triangle and what it's going to do to our shareholders and the value proposition we propose, I really believe that this is the ground floor to something truly remarkable for our company. So that's Electron Advisors. I personally believe it's one of the biggest opportunities in my lifetime to date. Not yet. I have some other amazing things I've been working towards, which is very cool as well. We also announced a couple weeks ago that we have come to terms on a CBD product line called Leprogma. It's LEPRAGMA.com. Leprogma carries health and wellness beauty line. It's a 5-step skincare line, which is CBD. Also, we have CBD tinctures. We also have CBD pills, so health and wellness pills, one for your brain, one for your stomach, one for your vision, and one for energy. We also have a CBD pain roller ball. So a couple of weeks ago, we came to terms. We executed a binding letter of intent to acquire the company. The company comes with about $5 million in retail product value. And what we're doing now is we're finishing all the contracts. We're preparing the marketing strategy for the company. I hope to have this all accomplished in the near future. And once we finally execute, after working on this for north of 10 months, we're going to launch sales. We're going to expand the product line. We're looking at possibly getting into an active pharmaceutical line so we can sell an API material that's a medical grade CBD product. And we have a lot of other exciting distribution channels and opportunities that we're going to really try to get this out to the world. So Leprogma is a very exciting venture for us. In addition to that, next week we have, I believe next week, don't hold me to it, but I was told that next week we are going to have our research report come out. Our research report pretty much details every aspect within my company. So from my entertainment company, we have a record label. We highlight experimental-based music and artists, digital artists, all on one label. We throw concerts, some of the most exciting events in Las Vegas, and our recent event was a music festival at Area 15 at a 15,000-person music venue. We had over 10 stages, over 100 artists, fireworks were blowing off the roof. It was a spectacular show. We built it in less than 3 months. We proved my entire team's capabilities. And what we're doing with the entertainment division and the live events is unbelievable. We're developing a virtual reality platform that'll actually create a digital replica of our festivals and events. And now anyone in the entire world, if you're at your computer or you have your goggles on, your virtual reality goggles, you can join our event and you can watch live music, live visuals. You'll see the DJ operating and moving live. You'll be able to be with any of your friends in anywhere in the world, watch them dance in real time, talk to them real time, and in a virtual festival that'll look identical to the real festival. And this virtual festival, we can monetize dozens of different ways virtually. We also plan to stream the festivals to potentially movie theaters and homes across the world as well. So it's a very exciting project I'm working on. I've been pushing towards this for 2 years, and it's finally coming to fruition. And I'm very excited to show the world how big this is. I believe it's something that I really believe it's going to change the entire industry when we bring the whole package together. And then when we showcase this package with our 2 festivals, which is Playa Playground and also the Epic Festival. So that's the entertainment side. The health side, we have some exciting things. I don't want to say too much on the health side yet, but I can say that just look out for what we do under Global Health Services. We're looking at several acquisition candidates that I believe can be significant for the company. In addition to that, we own a technology company as well in Florida, High Frontier Technologies. We make a water technology which makes hydrogen water. Water comes into our unit and out comes water that looks like milk. And what it is it's hydrogen inside the water stream. So we found that when you water your plants with hydrogen water, your plants grow significantly bigger. And it's unbelievable the results we've seen from the preliminary testing. What we're doing is we're working towards developing a predictable outcome. So we know that if you use our nutrients, our water, our seed, our farming practices, our soil, and on a select, a select plant, you will produce X every time. So our really goal is to make sure that we can produce a safe and viable product that we can deploy within any plant species and anywhere in the world, and it produces a consistent, predictable, safe outcome, one that positively benefits farmers or anything that grows. So I believe that I have a technology that's going to impact the entire agriculture division and industry. And it's very exciting what we put together. So we're working towards a strong development on the technology side within the hydrogen and within the generators. I believe both are significant opportunities. Every company within Golden Triangle really runs and operates with its own team. I have a lot of great help that helps my entire organization on every angle. I'm very grateful for the people that are involved with us. We also own a company called Sonder Fulfillment. Sonder Fulfillment is a CBD business. We're partnered with one of the largest extraction companies in Vegas. We're also a large white labeler. So we deliver white label products to some of the biggest brands out there, or we've developed some of the biggest brands out there. So we do extraction services. We help with farming. We help with white labeling services. We also have the ability to put a active pharmaceutical ingredient stamp, an API cert on CBD, and ship bulk material out to many different countries. We've currently shipped API material in bulk CBD to over 22 different countries currently. So it's an exciting business. We have a great plan for Sonder Fulfillment. The network of farms that the partners in Sonder Fulfillment represent are significant. And as we launch our hydrogen technology, we believe that the access to agriculture and farming operations around the world is at our fingertips. So I believe we have a great technology, and you can kind of see how everything somewhat ties together. In the days ahead, I'd expect to see a lot more business as to what we deliver to Factory One, the contracts we have, the financial benefit to our company. In addition to that, I'd expect to see our research report. I'd expect to see further acquisitions. I'd expect to see us get our audit done. We spent the past 6 months working to complete a full internal audit of our entire company. So we went through every book, all the books, every record, receipt, transaction, material event, really got every record auditable or accountable at a transactional level internally. So now that we did that, we restated 11 different financial statements. And now we are prepared to move forward with Malone & Bailey and complete our audit. So we're actually working towards the first steps of the audit, which is delivering a lot of things that they need to have in order to move forward. But we will be audited. That's my goal. And once we're audited, I believe that the business we're going to see and the business the company is going to generate will substantiate a senior listing on a major exchange like the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. That's my personal goal. And I know how to get there. I believe that we will get there without a doubt in my mind. We needed to be audited or auditable to get audited, and I'm glad we accomplished that task. It was a significant job for myself, restating 11 financial statements, but we got it done. We're now prepared, organized. We now have business in the company that I believe is going to generate more money than we've ever seen, and I believe that we have the infrastructure in place within every division of our company to really become something massive. I believe this is the start of something incredible for our business. Our stock is less than 2 cents. We have less than 150 million shares outstanding in the company. And I believe the future is significant. And I'm super excited. I feel like miracles happen every day of my life, and I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunities we have. So I really appreciate everyone for looking into us, and I would suggest absolutely looking into the opportunity we have with ElectroOne. It's by far, in my opinion, the biggest opportunity in my lifetime. And if there may be any commercial opportunities that you may know might provide or want a benefit from what we have, I'd encourage you to reach out to us. Anyways, I'd like to open up the floor for any questions if you guys have any.
Wonderful. Thank you for that, Steffan. Okay, we do have some questions for you. From Clinton Rivera says, this product to save on your power bill, is this a physical product? What is the process of sales to install? How do you get paid? Just tell us a little bit more about that product.
Sure. The product's actually a green energy generator. So it's a generator that runs on natural gas or propane, and it bolts up to a commercial real estate building. It works in conjunction or without any power. It can work on an off-grid location, or it can work in conjunction with a current power company. And what we do is we request the 12 months of power savings from the customer. We then we do a site visit. We'll then write a proposal. And if they're spending more than 9 cents a kilowatt and they pay more than $5,000 a month, we can guarantee a 20% savings. In addition, we can also, we also believe there's I believe 18 to 22% tax incentives for the customers as well. Now, Golden Triangle has structured an authorized distribution license and partnership with ElectroOne so we can offer and sell the technology. Our company will make about $28,000 per megawatt upfront 2 weeks after deployment of the technology, and $575 per month for 24 months per megawatt. So if we have a 20 megawatt system that we're deploying, they might have 1,000 locations after. We'll make about $560,000 up front and about $10,000 a month for 24 months.
Great. Okay, thank you for that. Bradley Moss says, I see you have a big number on the balance sheet in prepaid consulting contracts. What will be the expenses in fulfilling those contracts?
Those contracts were for consultants and partners and founders and people that brought value to the company. So that was compensation in restricted stock preferred that they received for helping us. Those individuals, I would say most of them, if not all of them, have been with us at a ground floor and have provided significant value to our company. And I believe they are going to go to the top with us, and I think they fully understand what the company is developing and what we're building.
Great.
So those are prepaid consulting contracts that were delivered with equity.
Alexander Foster wants you to talk a bit about the difference of the businesses on a percentage basis. How much revenue does each contribute?
So right now we've been laying the infrastructure down. That's a great question. You know, in order to, I guess right now I would say that the main revenue drivers within the company, I would say Sonder Fulfillment is one of the main revenue drivers. Second, I believe the biggest revenue driver will likely be ElectroOne Advisors, the partnership agreement we have with them, just because of the amount of business I believe that we're going to show the world. And then third, Lavish Entertainment is setting up to do a significant amount of business over the next 12 months. We're preparing something very, very interesting for the company. When we launch our technology, we believe that the revenue on that will be substantial, because I have a plan to really sell this tech to the entire world, or at least farms around the world. And I believe it's going to sell itself. So I believe we have strong opportunities within every aspect of this entire company. Regarding percentages, it's very hard to tell, but I'd say right now Sonder's number one. Second, I believe, is ElectroOne, which I believe will become the biggest until we bring in some other things that are very exciting. But yeah, that's I hope that answers.
Good. Brandy W asks, where do you see your sales growing to over the next 6 to 12 months?
I do not want to predict that, but I can tell you that I believe that we are on a trajectory to make a significant impact in our financial statements in the near future.
Great.
What I'd like to do is, if possible, so sure. we hired Fundamental Research Corp, which is the largest third-party research company in the world. They should be releasing their first report very soon, hopefully next week, is what they told me. But we've engaged with them to release 8. So 1 per quarter they're going to release. So I personally can't make projections on our company's revenue and earnings, but they can, and we will be working very closely with them to, disclose the contracts, the business, every division. So I would say just really look out for the research report, and then continue to look out per quarter on all the research reports we plan to drop.
Great. Pete Ward wants to know, what's the revenue share, if any, on the Electra One Drive tech, or is it licensing by territory?
So we have a licensed distribution right to offer the technology to anyone in the world. So we get paid when we deliver a contract that deploys. So we've delivered significant businesses so far, from casinos to hotels to large-scale farms to some of the largest retail businesses in the world that are all very significantly interested. Last Tuesday, we announced our first 3 contracts, and I believe you're going to continue to see more and more contracts. And then I believe you're going to continue to see, details as to those contracts. And then following that, announcements when they actually get deployed and we receive capital. So what's exciting is the most recent ones, which is the 100 megawatt unit that we're deploying in the Coachella plantation. It's a massive project. And then secondly, the San Francisco Chronicle, which we just got. So those are 2 exciting contracts that I'm happy to share with you guys today, but I would expect to see a lot more as the weeks and months go on.
Congrats on that. David Duncan says, I love the virtual experience model. Can you explain some of the sales verticals, and are you invested and interested in moving more into the metaverse?
We are. We actually have a significant NFT project that we're working towards launching, which I believe will support Lavish and all of its divisions inside. So yeah, the revenue model on the virtual reality platform is basically, we have our live show, which has dozens of opportunities to monetize. We have our virtual show, which has dozens of opportunities to monetize. And then we have our live stream that we can sell to TVs and, maybe movie theaters and wherever else we want to put those. In addition, we want to build a platform that we can take this entire model and sell to event organizers all around the world, to deliver them a virtual experience that they can monetize and increase their revenue and profits. So we're actually building not just for our show, but for the world. We want to build a turnkey software that we can deliver to many different types of events.
Ishmael Casey says, when you say you own these companies, were they all acquired 100% by Golden Triangle? And what do you see the growth rate of them coming in at? Which are the most lucrative?
So Golden Triangle owns 100% of Lavish Entertainment, but we've also announced that Lavish Entertainment will be spinning off of Golden Triangle after we get our audits done. So once we get our audits done, Lavish will spin off. We'll file a Form 10. We'll do a 15C211. It'll be its own publicly traded entity. We may put it into another vehicle rather than waiting until the audits are done, just depending on how long it takes. But Golden Triangle owns 100% of Lavish right now. When it spins off, we'll own 25% equity in Lavish under Golden Triangle. So all the shareholders will still get to participate in the spinoff just by the equity stake we own. Secondly, we own 100% of Sonic Fulfillment. We own 100% of High Frontier Technologies. We own 100% of Global Health Services. We own 100% of Napa Wine Brands. We partnered with Electra One Advisors, and we have a distribution license to sell their technology. So we don't own that company at all. I'm a partner in it, but Golden Triangle doesn't own any equity or any stake in that business. What we do is we have a eat what you kill model. When we deliver business, we earn. And yeah, hope that answers your question.
It does. Katrina Nash wants to know if there's any convertible or toxic debt on your books, and if so, how much?
We have one note holder, one strong note holder. He's been our main investor in the company, TK Zaro, and he's listed in our financial statements. So go check out our last quarterly statement. He's been a friend of the company, and he's been helping us accomplish all of our goals. I believe that he's been the reason why we have so many opportunities and the reason why we have built so much and done so many amazing things in the past year. So I believe that if it wasn't for TK, we wouldn't be here. And considering the fact that we have one friendly note holder, I'm honored to have one friendly note holder that has supported our company and my dreams since day one. Ultimately, hopefully soon, our vision and goal would be to pay the debt off completely, and I fully expect to do so. I believe with the business we're going to see, I believe we're going to be in a position to accomplish that goal. In addition, another goal of ours is to complete a share buyback. I want to start reducing the amount of shares outstanding through a company formal share buyback to buy back stock and reduce the amount of shares outstanding. We have no plans to do a reverse split. We want to keep our structure as tight as possible. We have a lot of things to build and do, and fortunately, that I believe that we have a significant opportunity across the entire board to really develop something amazing here.
Follow-up question from Sharon Cruz. Are your companies self-supportive? Are any of them burning cash that you need to sell stock to cover?
Some of them, yes. We've invested a significant amount of money across the board in all of our businesses. And fortunately, our main investor has helped us accomplish those goals. Now we're going into a position where we are going to become, I believe, cash flow positive in a strong way through the business we're delivering for ElectriOne, through sales starting on La Pragma, through our concerts finally launching again in a big way, through Sonder, expansion of Sonder, launching our technology, finally launching a conglomerate of different brands. We've been building the infrastructure for this entire company to get into sales and get into profits for quite some time. And we are right on the edge of finally breaking through and becoming something great financially, I believe.
Great. Last question due to time. Olga Morgan asks, you seem to have your hands full. Can you talk about your staff, your backup, experience in building, growing other businesses?
Yeah. So I started my career on Wall Street representing public companies. So we would represent little companies we liked, and I would help them with business development. So we'd analyze every aspect of their company. We would develop the right execution strategies that were really custom tailored to each individual business. We'd understand their capital needs, what the companies would do, what their goals were. And I just really tried to understand how to get all of our businesses to the next level. I realized that working for other companies, our future was really in their hands. So we'd represent a company for a year, and if they failed, we'd be holding the bag. So we had a dream to build our own public company with a lot of businesses that we controlled. So what I do is I either build companies from the ground floor. Lavish was my company from scratch. Golden Triangle was a collective between me and my father, who ran our business, who passed away. But I finished the dream of taking our own company public and building a portfolio of businesses that we'd either acquire and manage and direct and consult with and capitalize, or build from the ground floor. And every one of our companies that we own, we really direct the ship at every level. We build the right teams around them to execute all their goals. We build custom strategies around what they're trying to accomplish. And we really help with every resource we can to bring everything possible to help all these companies become the companies that we believe they could become. All the companies under my portfolio have the potential to be very, very strong and large companies, potentially industry leaders and industry disruptive technologies or companies. I believe I know exactly how we're going to get to the top on every division. And I believe that we've built strong teams to support each one of the company's goals.
Well, this has been a thrilling presentation, and please, we hope you join us again in the future with some updates. Thank you for joining us, Steffan.
Thank you so much. Last, I'll just say, if anyone has any additional questions, please email me, info@goldentriangleinc.com, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Great job. Okay, we'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining us. Okay, everyone, stay with us. We're transitioning to our next presenter. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.